made it 49-25, and that was your final score. And now we are joined by head coach Steve Hansen. He's up here. And Coach, a great first half that you had. You built that early lead in the first quarter. Something that you guys have done many times this year. I wanted to talk about how that, the first three scores went in those opening first three drives that you had.
Well, our kids came out focused and ready to play ball, and they've done that all year. And we've said it before. We always want to try to get on these teams and get after them and get a lead. And that's exactly what we did. We came out and we played pretty well to start the game.
I'd like you to talk a little bit about Riley Schmidt. He had an incredible ball game. I think he found the end zone 4 times, an interception, and he found a 57-yard touchdown run, a kickoff return, a couple of short runs. Let's talk about Riley Schmidt here tonight. A big game for him.
Yeah, the Riley Schmidt factor came out tonight. He's electric. He can do some amazing things, and he did. When he gets a crack, he gets a sniff, and he starts finding that end zone, and he's pretty tough to stop when that happens. And he made that interception as a huge play for us on defense. And then special teams wise, he had some great returns and got one for a touchdown. And he's a kid that can make a lot of things happen for a team.
Second half, it looked like Hot Springs got a little bit going there. With the running clock, they didn't have a lot of time to get things going. What was your thoughts on the second half defensively, allowing a couple of touchdowns there?
Well, we had some backups in the game. We had subbed down a little bit, and we still expect them to make plays. And Hot Springs has a good team when the things they can do. And our backups their heads were spinning a little bit, and they got a couple quick scores on us.
All right, now we look ahead. Championship game Friday night at 7:30. Last report I had, Spearfish Harrisburg tied at 14 at the half. These seniors have been there. This will be the 3rd straight year. Let's talk a little bit about that experience that they're going to have. Winning it the last couple of years, the 3rd straight trip. How is that going to be? A big help for your team?
Well, I'm just so happy for these seniors. They have like you said, they've been there a couple times, but it hasn't really been their team. And it's their team now, and I know they worked awful hard to put themselves in this position. And I think when they get there, they're going to be focused. I'm anticipating a good week of practice out of them, and I think we're gonna go, and I think they're going to be pretty focused when that game comes around.
All right, Coach, I want to say congratulations for you, 3rd straight year going to the Dakota Dome championship game. I'm sure we'll be talking with you throughout next week as we find out who your opponent is after that game finishes up. And again, congratulations on a nice win here against Hot Springs and making it to that championship game.
Thank you. And I'd just like to thank you guys for doing this for our program. And it's awful nice of you guys to come and do this, and it's a great deal for our program.